Red Sox update. Saturday, September 28, 2013. The Red Sox drop a tough one in Baltimore, but they clinch first place in the American League playoffs, which is the good news. After they pounded the Orioles 12-3 last night at Fenway Park, the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles square off in game number 2 of a 3-game weekend series at Baltimore's Camden Yards with 2 games left in the regular season. The Baltimore Orioles got on the board first at 1-0 with a Steve Pearce double on a fly ball to right fielder Dylan Abbott, and Nick Makakis scores, and it was 1-0 in favor of the Orioles. 1 inning later, in the bottom of the 3rd inning, Brian Roberts homers on a fly ball to left field, and it is 2-0 in favor of the Orioles there. And then in the top of the 4th inning, the Red Sox cut the Orioles lead to 2-1 on a David Ross single on a pop up to center. Second baseman Brian Robertson, Johnny Gomes scores, and Dylan Abbott at third, and it was 2-1 in favor of the Orioles. And 1 inning later, the Red Sox would tie it on a Dustin Pedroia single on a ground ball to center fielder Adam Jones, and Stephen Drew scores, and Dustin Pedroia the second on the throw, and the game is even Steven at 2-2 apiece. And then, bottom of the 5th inning, the Baltimore Orioles would retake the lead on a Matt Weeder single on a line drive to left fielder Johnny Gomes, and Artie scores, and Adam Jones the third, 3-2 in favor of the Orioles. And then Denny Valencia singles on a soft line drive to left fielder Johnny Gomes, and Adam Jones scores, and Matt Weeder the second at base, and was 4-2 Orioles for 5. And then in the top of the 6th inning, the Red Sox would trim the Orioles lead to 4-3 on a David Ross double on a line drive to left fielder Jason Pretty, and Dylan Abbott scores as the Red Sox trim the Orioles lead to 4-3. And then in the top of the 7th inning, Johnny Gomes singles on a line drive to left fielder to J.C. Pretty, and Steven Drew scores, and Dustin Pedroia the second, and the game is tied at 4-4 apiece. And then Daniel Navas singles on the line drive to left fielder Jason Pretty, and Dustin Pedroia scores, and the fielder by left fielder Jason Pretty, and Johnny Gomes out at third on that throw. Left fielder Jason Pretty, the third baseman Denny Valencia. And it was 5-4 in favor of the Red Sox, and it would stay that way until the bottom of the 8th inning. That is when Steve Pearce doubles on the line drive to left fielder Johnny Gomes, and Nate McClough scores, and Denny Valencia scores, and Steve Pearce to third on the throw. Here's the Baltimore Orioles take game number 2 of a 3-game weekend series with a 6-5 victory over the Red Sox as the Boston Red Sox fall to 97-64 on the season, with 1 game remaining in the regular season finale as the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore square off for the regular season finale tomorrow afternoon at Camden Yards with
when they told him they had none.
He was mad. All right then.
John Lackey on a man for the Red Sox, while Chris Tillman on a man for the Orioles. Okie dokie, let's take a look at our other scores in the major leagues. And the top of the 10th inning in Miami, Detroit and Miami even Steven to a 1-1 tie in the top of the 10th inning. Down in Atlanta is Philadelphia over Atlanta 5-1 in the bottom of the 9th inning. Down in Arizona, Washington leading Arizona 2-0 in the bottom of the 9th inning. And in the top of the 4th inning, Colorado leading the Los Angeles Dodgers 1-0 here. Okay, other scores that are final. Texas over the Los Angeles Angels 7-4. Cleveland 5, Minnesota 1. Pittsburgh over Cincinnati 8-3. Toronto over Tampa Bay 7-2. San Diego 9, San Francisco 3. Seattle 7, Oakland 5. St. Louis over Chicago Cubs 6-2. Milwaukee over New York Mets 4-2 final 10 innings. And New York Yankees over Houston 2-1. And Chicago White Sox 6, Kansas City 5. And with Oakland losing to Seattle, that means the Boston Red Sox will get home field advantage and first place in the American League playoffs all the way. And here are the AL standings. Boston dropping to 97-64 in the season with a loss tonight in Baltimore. Oakland falling to 95-66 with a loss in Seattle, and Detroit at 93-67. And National League standings, if the game is standing, Atlanta would fall to 95 and 66 on the season here, which means that St. Louis means if tomorrow, if St. Louis wins, and if Atlanta loses, St. Louis will get first place in the National League playoffs and home field advantage. And if St. Louis loses and Atlanta wins, they'll leave time for first place, and with tiebreaker will decide it. And Los Angeles at 92-68. Wild card NL League is all set. Pittsburgh with a 93-68 and Cincinnati 9-71, which means that the NL wild card game Tuesday will be held in Pittsburgh here as the Pirates go back to the playoffs for the first time since 1992. AL wild card. AL is interesting. Cleveland with a 91-70 and Tampa Bay 90-71 and Texas a 90-71. Okay, here is the map. If Cleveland wins and either Tampa Bay and Texas lose, then Tampa Bay and Texas will have a one-game playoff on Monday to determine who will go to Cleveland to play Cleveland in the AL wild card on Wednesday. But if Cleveland loses and if Tampa Bay and Texas both win, then they'll have a three-game. They'll have 2 games to decide who will be the wild card. But if Cleveland wins and then either Tampa Bay loses and Texas wins, then Texas and Cleveland will have a 1-game playoff, and either Cleveland wins and either Tampa Bay wins and Texas loses, then Cleveland and Tampa Bay will have 1-game playoff on Wednesday at Cleveland on Wednesday. So think of the possibilities. Oh, tomorrow will be moment of truth for tomorrow in the Major Leagues as the regular season finale. So fasten your seatbelts. This is going to be an exciting regular season finale in the Major Leagues.